everyone, and welcome back to Spark My Life. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Today's video, I will be doing a product review of a face sheet mask. Now, if you've seen some of my product haul videos, you know that I ended up buying some packages that have a variety of different sheet masks. So I've actually want to get started in testing them and trying them out and letting you guys know what I think about them, whether I think they're actually good, bad, or whatnot. Now, these ones are by the Face Shop, and again, it was a variety pack. I think it had about 10 or something like that, and I haven't used any of them yet, so I wanted to get started. Now, I just grabbed a bunch, and looking at them, I think that I am going to go ahead and try the rice. The reason why I'm selecting the rice is because I've been doing a little bit of research, and apparently, especially in Asia, rice is used in skin products a lot. And again, because it gives you a very it helps brighten your skin and whatnot. So I'm always looking for skin brighteners to just kind of make my skin look, fresher, get rid of some or minimize or diminish some of the freckles, and as you guys all know, age spots that are kind of like I've been complaining and bitching about, that they migrate and are kind of like forming into a huge mob there, or at least in my opinion it seems. But anyhow, I've been using some skin brightening products, which I am being very happy with the results. Between my Corax, which has galactomyces, I believe, and it's kind of some type of fermenting because it's made out of sake and whatnot, and then a vitamin C serum, which I introduced a few weeks ago, and I have been alternating back and forth between those products and kind of spraying a little bit of a hyaluronic acid. There's another lotion that serum I should say, that I'm going to be testing and just sticking to that one particular serum to see how it works out. But I just recently wrapped up my vitamin C serum testing series, which was several videos where I documented day by day how the product worked and what my skin looked like and whatnot. So I recently just finished that series, and I'm going to start testing another product, and I think it's probably going to be a collagen serum, which it helps with your lifting and firming of as we age, we start losing collagen, so our skin starts to sag, and that's where the aging really starts showing. Once you start getting that that third chin, what is called a third chin, and then you can start getting jowly. So I want to go ahead, and as you know, I've been talking about how my birthday is coming up soon. I'll be turning 50. Can't believe it. Anyhow, so I want to start introducing more collagen into my skincare products, because those replenish what as we age, we start kind of like producing less of. So if I can incorporate some collagen into my skincare routine, I feel that I will be able to I don't want to say turn back the clock, but at least kind of slow it down, so that I don't start just like having a kind of jowly and droopy skin and whatnot, because I don't want that. None of us want that. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and try the rice mask today. Again, it has some brightening components, and as you know, I used a toner that is also made out of rice water, and I also use a cleanser. So I kind of wanted to to see how the mask. I never really tried a rice mask, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. And also, I'm gonna start by resurfacing my skin with my Jeju volcanic island volcanic lava scrub. Now, this is a scrub that I typically use in the evenings, because as I wear my makeup and sunblock and all those extra things that you put onto it, and the sweat, all of those materials kind of get soaking into your skin. So in the evenings, typically I use a scrub, and in the mornings I use my soft foamy cleanser, which is my rice cleanser. But since I'm going to be doing a mask, I want to resurface my skin, get rid of some of that dead skins, and loosen up things and whatnot, and then I'm going to do the mask. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom. I'll pick up my hair and come back to you guys when I'm cleansing my face so that I'll let you know how it works. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and picked up my hair to get it out of the way because my hair is getting too long. So I thought I will just pull it back. Also, I got my new little headband. I just think it's so adorable. But anyhow, it finally fits right because I hate when I buy headbands and they're too tight and they keep on slipping. Now this one is made out of, I don't know, velour or something like that. So it's really kind of hugging and staying in place. So I really, really like that. But anyhow, I'm gonna damp my face. And then I have my Jeju volcanic lava scrub. And I just squeezed a little bit. It's about this much. You don't need a lot of this. A little goes a long way. So anyhow, I just rub it in my fingers like this. And then I start. And you just do this circular motion. And as you can see, it starts foaming up nicely. Now what I like about this scrub, and I've mentioned it before, I don't know if I done an actual video demoing, but I've talked about it, is that it does have grains, but the grains are very, very, it does have a ton. Like I've tried some scrubs that they're really, really sandy and they're very abrasive on your skin, and it just kind of scratches your skin. Now this one's, it just has the right amount of grainy particles, but at the same time, they're nice and soft. Now when it starts getting dry, what I do is I just wet my fingers and I continue because I want to really loosen up all the dead skin, the sebum, the oils, all of that dirt, to make sure that my skin is as resurfaced as deeply as possible before I put on the mask. Now I've talked about how I started incorporating massages to my face, again for lifting and getting rid of some of the sagging that you might start getting in your jawline and whatnot. So I do this, and basically I've learned that face massages are really, really big in Korea and Japan. And actually they have this, I've seen some ladies, especially in the K-dramas, use some type of contraption that it has like, it looks like I guess like the chicken bone like this, and it has two rolls, one on each side, and then they put it on their chin and they just keep on doing, like rolling it up and down like that, and they walk around the house doing their housework, or in the evening when they're doing their skincare routine, and they just walk around with this thing going up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you see their faces, you know that they have this really very defined jaw lines, and like even as they get older, you don't see a lot of sagging and whatnot. So I am kind of MacGyvering this, and I'm not using an actual contraption because I don't even know what you call it. So even if I try looking for it on Amazon, I don't know what to search for. But anyway, I looked for it and I haven't found it because it's hard to find it when you don't know what the official name of it is. But I just keep on doing this, adding water to my fingers. And then you can pull. Now you can do the massaging during your cleansing stage, but you can also do it as you're putting on moisturizer. It all depends. Now, because I have sensitive skin, I don't like to use moisturizers that are too creamy or rich. So whatever moisturizer I use, it dries too quickly for me to continue to do this, and I cannot add water to it. So I do pretty much most of the massaging during the cleansing stage. Now I also can carry it over to my neck, in which I do that. And this is also a good use of the product. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it, and then we'll go to the second step. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, I went ahead and rinsed my face with warm water. And just make sure that you get rid of all the little particles that are on your face. So just make sure that you rinse thoroughly. So there you go. Next step is going to be step number 2, my rice toner. As you can see, I love this. Look where the bottle is already. And like I said, my daughter has discovered this, and now we're sharing this. And I already have my second bottle because we're going through it much quicker. Again, I put about 5 drops of this wonderful, wonderful toner, which I just love. And then you start. Okay, I normally start on my cheeks, and then I just move it to the forehead, nose, the upper lip area, the chin. And when I'm about done, and I even put it under my eyes, it feels nice and it smells wonderful. And then I just put the rest on my neck. There you go. Now I'm gonna let this, kind of dry up a little bit, because I will be putting the mask. Now, typically, again, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I typically put on my serum at step number 3, and I do that while my skin is still damp from the toner. And the reason I do that is because the serums tend to be a little bit sticky and whatnot. So if you want to make sure that you apply it evenly and quickly and efficiently, then it's better if your skin is still damp with the toner. The same would apply if you're not using a serum, and instead of using a moisturizer, then that's fine. Do the same thing, especially if you have a moisturizer that is not super rich. I mean, if you have a moisturizer that is really rich, then just kind of let the toner dry naturally, and as it's almost dry, then just put on your moisturizer. But like I said, I have sensitive skin, so I don't use really rich products because they make me break out and whatnot. So I tend to be very cautious. But anyway, this is the mask. Again, it's the Face Shop. I use some of their products. Like I said, the toner and the cleanser are Face Shop, but I also have some of their makeup products. Their primer or pore refining, which is kind of like a primer, and it has SPF. It's really wonderful. I use that too. But anyway, ooh, this smells really nice. Okay, there's still some material in there. It feels very gel-like. Okay. Oh wow, I can tell already that it's gonna be very moisturizing too. It's very gel-like. And look at the mask. There you go. You unwrap it like this, and then I typically start from nose. Make sure that the lip area. This smells really nice. The lip area is a little bit on the big side, but no, not anymore. Oh. And then you oh, this feels really nice. There you go. Just like you can move it around and stretch it. There you go. It doesn't feel like it's on my lip anymore. And then, okay. Smells nice. I can't tell. What's the smell of rice. I really can't really disappointed. I don't know. You know, if it's aloe, you can smell aloe. If it's coconut, you can smell coconut. But rice, I mean, does it really have a smell? I don't know. Not that I can tell. But anyway, put it on my nose. I have to say that the mask is, okay, first of all, let's put on the residue because it does have a lot of product. This is good. I put it on my hands, my elbows. I think I mentioned this before. It's a good use of any residue that you have in the back as well. I'll put on some on my legs later. Okay, so this feels really good. I love the essence. It's very, it's nice, but it's not like overpowering. So that's something that's very important to me, is that when I'm putting on this mask, is that I hate it when they have too much of an essence and then, you know, you can't breathe. So this is nice. It has a very faint but refreshing essence. I like the fact that the material is very, almost a skin. It feels like a skin. I know it might sound gross, but it's very light. I had some masks where I put them on and they just like don't fit right, and they flap all over the place. Even if you try to smooth them back in, they do this thing. I had that recently happen with another mask, and I wasn't happy because I had to constantly be, you know, flushing it down, had to constantly be adjusting it and whatnot. So I like the feel of this one. It seems like the fit is really good. Like, look at that. Yeah, the fit is really nice. It covers plenty of the eye. I know that my eyebrows are covered with this, so the eye openings are small, but that's okay. I don't mind moisturizing the eyebrow area or even the top of the lid. I think that that's actually good, because a lot of people, when they do the mask and they say avoid the eye area, they completely avoid the eye area, and then the eyes, as we get older, the skin tends to get dry, so it does need a little bit of love. It needs a little bit of moisturizing. So I think that these masks are great. Now, one of the reasons again why I decided to do to test out the rice mask as the first mask is because I've been looking around at do-it-yourself face masks, which some people say that, you know, you save money and they're more natural, they're more, you know, they're better for you and whatnot. So I recently discovered a do-it-yourself rice face mask, and I'm gonna be attempting that. But I mean, I just gotta gather the materials. It's not just rice, you put something else. So I wanted to test this one that was already made, and we'll then kind of compare and see which one I like better, which one has the best results. And then maybe, you know, I can go without buying this and instead making it at home myself. But I mean, one of the things that I noticed in these do-it-yourself masks, though, which although they sound great and everything, I mean, I've seen some people that they say like, oh, you know, it's better for you and you can also save money. But at the same time, you know, once you add all the ingredients that they need, like I think there was one that where you needed blueberries, you needed some type of organic coconut oil, some aloe, some almond oil, organic this and that. And I was like, wait a minute, if I start buying all of those things, you know, it can get up there. But then again, I guess the positive note is that then you have the materials already that you can continue to do it yourself. So it's that one-time cost, and hopefully the material is going to last you. But there's certain things that you have to buy fresh, like for example, fresh aloe vera. And you have to get the blueberries. Those have to be fresh too. It's not something that you can just use you know, and let it sit in your refrigerator for weeks on end and whatnot. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try a couple of do-it-yourself masks to see how how they work, and if they're worthwhile, then I will go ahead and do them. But you know, those tend to take more of your time, because the great thing about these face sheet mask is that, you know, you wash your face, you scrub, you know, do whatever it is that you're gonna do, and then you just like peel it, boom, pop it up, you know, put it on your face, lay down for about 15-20 minutes, and voila, you're done. Meanwhile, if you're doing it yourself, you know, you're cutting, you're measuring, you're doing this, you gotta shop to get the ingredients as well. So, you know, I'm gonna see which one is worthwhile to do more. You know, if it's just like better to, you know, do something like this or do it yourself, or you can do a combination as well. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and go lay down for about 10-15 minutes, let the mask do its work, and then I'll come back and show you guys the results. Anyway, I guess I'll be right back, and stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been approximately about, I don't know, 25 minutes since I put the mask on. I kind of got distracted doing a little bit of my chores. I was folding laundry, so time went by pretty quickly somehow. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. You can see that it's already fraying a little bit over here around the eye area too. But I can still feel that there's still dampness there. There's still ingredients there. There's still product in this thing. So I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I could literally probably, you know, walk around or lay down for another 5 minutes and it would still be okay. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. But just a few things that I can say so far. Love the essence. It was very mild. The material itself is nice. It's a good quality product, and I've done some face masks that the material feels a little bit I don't know, like a wet nap that you would use at a restaurant, and those are really bad. And then, you know, it had alcohol and that was burning in my my nose area and here and there. But this one was actually perfect. And then again, you know, you can't go wrong with the Face Shop, you know, products. I like the fact that the nose piece, for the very first time, like I've done several masks already, and one thing that I can say is that there's no universal like shape that will fit everybody's face correctly. And I've had some where the eyes have been too big or too small, the mouth too small, too big, and whatnot. So for this one, I like the fact that for the very first time, this is the first mask that I've done, sheet mask, that actually the nose piece covers all of my nose. Most of the times the piece comes to about to the bridge, and that's it. The most of the masks that I've tried. So I like the fact that this one this time is covering all of my nose. The mouthpiece is a little bit big, as you can see. So that one could have been smaller because I feel that I didn't get product here. So what I was doing is I actually massaged it in there. I like the eyes, you know, those are okay. See, they cover, and I like the fact that it went up a little bit. Again, I tend to prefer some of the masks to have the flap where you can adjust the eye area, you know, whether you want it up here or lower or whatever, or you can even cover all of your eyes. So I can't remember which mask. I think it's the Derma E that has the flappy things on the eyes that you can either put it on top of your eyes or you can fold it right underneath. So I kind of like that feature. I wish this one had it, but saying that this is, I feel that this is still a good mask so far. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off. And again, you just pull it off like this. Whew. And there's still product here. There's still product. Now, what you do is, what they recommend is that my face is still moist, so it still has product. So you massage it in, and actually this is where you can do your massaging. I guess this is a good stage too if you don't use you know, rich moisturizers. When you're doing this mask, you can definitely do a little bit more massage because you have extra product. There you go. Keep doing it. You can even rub it all over your neck. Can never show your neck too much love. And then for the eyes, I just kind of like, I don't rub my eyes because you don't want to do that. That creates wrinkles. So what you do is that you use this, your ring finger, I guess, on one side, and you just pat it. I'm gonna massage some of the product into my eyebrows. And there you go, bridge of my nose. Now this product definitely feels like it's gonna need time for it to absorb, and I've had some masks that do this. There's some that absorb really super quick, which I think the Pearl mask was one of the ones that I did a video on that one, the Pearl mask, and that one absorbs super quick, which is good, especially for the summer. You don't want, I guess, if you don't want to have your face feel sticky with product. But I mean, overall, it is good because it's good moisturizing for your skin. So Oh, this one I feel like I can continue to massage because it's going to be, what do you call it? The product on my face right now, the residue, it definitely feels still gel-like, almost like the aloe mask. The aloe mask is another one that is very rich and moisturizing, and is great if you are going to be massaging, you know, if you're going to be incorporating a massage into your you know, your facial or your skincare regimen or routine. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait for this product to dry, probably another 30 minutes or so. And then when it feels like it's completely, you know, absorbed, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my, you know, whatever I'm gonna put on. I'm not really going to put on makeup today. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put some sunblock because, you know, the sun is starting to get, you know, close to summer, so it's definitely getting, you know, really hot out there. So I'm just gonna put sunblock, and then, you know, if I'm going out later tonight, maybe I'll do makeup, but I don't think that I will. And this is it, folks. This is the Face Shop rice mask. Again, this was a packet that had mixed masks, and I think that the next one that I am going to be trying on might be the pomegranate, because I read that it has a lot of antioxidants. It's good for lifting and firming. So I'm gonna save, there's an aloe mask too, and the cucumber. Those tend to be very moisturizing and refreshing, so I think that I would use those if I'm going to be out in the sun a lot, and afterwards I want to go ahead and, you know, pamper my skin and bring some moisture back, and because those tend to be very, very soothing. Like I said, if you watch my vitamin C serum video on the warning one, where I did my public service announcement, my PSA. And if you have, you know, something like that happen to you, where you use a new product and, you know, you don't use it properly, you make a mistake, and, you know, whatnot, and you end up aggravating your skin, a quick fix is definitely to use either an aloe or cucumber, or even the green tea mask, because all of those are soothing masks that are great if your skin is irritated. But anyhow, this is it for today. I hope that you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, please make sure that you write in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe to it, and share, like, watch all of my videos. You know, just kind of like, you know, share it with your friends and anybody that's interested in skincare. And other than that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Hey, welcome back. I decided to add a little bonus clip. It's been about less than half an hour since I took off the mask. Now, it's definitely drier. It's still there. There's still a little bit of residue still there. And I actually had to help it because, I mean, I still had quite a bit of product left on my face. So I kept on massaging and smoothing for a couple more minutes until it kind of like some of the product kind of sunk in. But I guess one of the things that I can say, or if you are the type of person that you do not like to feel like you have like products sitting on your face, then probably this mask is not for you. If you are the kind of person that enjoys having that feel, so that, you know, and have the time for the mask to, you know, to sink in and the product to really get absorbed, and then I said no problem. But I think that this mask would be perfect, in my opinion, during the winter months, and or if you do live in a drier climate, because I think that your skin would really appreciate that moisture. But I'm in Florida, and I would not go out there after doing this mask until probably hours later when the product had really soaked in, because I would probably be drenched. But I mean, I don't mind that kind of feeling as long as it eventually goes away, and of course as long as it works and leaves my skin, you know, feeling great and moisturized and looking good as well. Now, I don't have any makeup on in terms of any primer or foundation right now. This is basically the naked skin after the mask. I did kind of darken my eyebrows, and I did the eyeliner, and I put some lip gloss, but that's all I have right now. So this is very natural how my skin looks after this mask, and how it feels. It feels very, very, very hydrated. And also after doing the massaging that I did, the additional massaging that I did for a couple, you know, for about 5 more minutes, I kind of felt, I did feel that my face got firmer. Like it felt a little bit of a tightening, and I think that I don't know if the massaging had something to do with it, or it was just that the ingredients are, you know, are so good that, you know, it helps you with that. But it's supposed to be a brightening mask. I think that the skin looks nice and even toned in my opinion. But what I really enjoy right now is that if you touch it, it feels like a baby's bottom. It's so soft and smooth. So I do love that. And I mean, I looked at my eyes, and like the fine lines that I have under my eyes here, I saw that they kind of diminished a little bit, and it must be because of the product that is soaking in. And also my laughing lines in my forehead, if you can see. I mean, I really enjoyed this mask. But like I said, I would caution people that don't like to feel like they have this gel-like substance in their faces, and I would definitely not recommend it if you're planning on going out right away during the day, especially if the climate is hot. But if you live in drier or cooler weather, then yes, definitely do the mask, and probably after 20-30 minutes you can probably go out there and your skin will feel fine. But with the humidity in Florida, I would hesitate to go out immediately after doing this mask. So I'm gonna stay indoors for the next few hours, and then, you know, if I have to run out, I have to run out. But I mean, I do enjoy how my skin feels right now, and I think that it looks pretty good. I mean, I have the mirror over here. Yes, see the fine lines here, my laughing lines, and my forehead. Yes, I see that they got diminished, so it must be the moisturizing components of the mask. So probably as the day progresses into the evening, I'm probably going to be tempted not to wash my face and go through my usual routine, but I will, because you just have to. But I'm really happy with how this mask works. So I definitely recommend it. I give it a thumbs up. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as well as like and share my videos. And once again, have a glorious day. Bye.